Go ahead and check out this new comic with me called Sacrament Issue 1. So we start off in the future in 2099. We see this dude in this gas mask with the cross on his chest, right? He a pastor and he got called in to do an exorcism on this girl. He keep doubting himself like, look at me, how am I supposed to carry anybody? A man can't even cure himself. Then they got to looking at her and they looked at her skin like, good God, her skin. And you see the nun in the back praying. The pastor started praying to God, asking for help for the girl. He asked her to save her. He was like, I beseech you. She was like, It was like the smell, indescribable. The nun was like, Father, is that the smell of the evil one? He was like, she's burning up. Get some water. Water! She ended up dying a little bit after that, though. He said the parents don't even want to blame him, but he don't even have to look at him. He can tell by looking in their eyes. They think he a fake. They're right, of course. They're right. So an hour later, they was headed to a new colony. You got him in the cut up here just basically stressing about what happened. So he was looking for Pete. In the year of our Lord, 2099, mankind has escaped Earth, but it hasn't escaped its demons. Sacrament. So we back on the ship. The nun asked the pastor about the girl and do he think that she was possessed. He was like, that young woman died of a rare but documented disease caused by the particular minerals and heavy metals she was forced to live and work with. She died because of the lousy working and living conditions. But the smell, that was industrial and environmental poisoning. She didn't need a priest. She needed a revolution, as he screams at her. He apologizes then. They go out to the deck and they have a little servant. This girl walked to him and he say that he have like this little hot memory of her. Or it's just his imagination. That's when the police pull up. It's illegal to practice any type of religion on any of these planets. So they get up out of there on their Star Wars ass ship. Then they take off to another planet. So we head over to this other planet, right? We meet up with this dude named Spy Master. He gets a report from this guy on his TV about Voss, the dude that was the priest, about him going to world doing services. After their conversation, this dude walks in and tells them to come with him because some local difficulties. Like I said earlier, there ain't no religious practice on these planets. Dude asks him what he sees. He says an inverted crucifix. Pause the read so you can see the origins of the inverted crucifix. He takes him to another room. Says a loving little teenager takes a laser blade and slaughters his parents, then moves on to kill his sister, then kills himself. But before he do that, he does all this on the wall. So they think it's some alien shit. Then we see the priest doing another exorcism. This time a demon pop out, but it was all a dream. So we see him doing another service. That's when the police pull up on him and grab him. So he was on his way to jail, but he got intervened by Spy Master. Spy Master gives him the rundown of what's been going on the planet. Voss like, I don't understand. What you want me here though for? Spy Master tells Voss about this professor, I can't say his name, is an archaeologist specializing in long dead alien civilizations. Voss like, you haven't told me what this has to do with me. Then he was like, 6 days ago you performed the exorcism. It was nothing of the sort. The girl was poisoned with her working conditions, and that was your second exorcism, was it not, Father? You mean New Saturn? That was years ago, and I barely remember a thing about it. Ugh. Sorry, I should have warned you about the smell. Our scientists think all the incidents are being caused by a malignant alien intelligence, possibly wrapped up by the professor's dignity. I'm not so sure. Come and take a look. As we see this dude up here bleeding, floating in the air. Foss like, he's levitating, Spy Master said, and every time we try to move him, his heart stops. You're the closest thing to an expert in exorcism we have, priest. So tell me, is this the work of an alien intelligence or demonic possession? Voss thinking in his head. My mind races back to that poor poisoned girl, and just like then, I have a very bad feeling about this. To be continued.